Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only, and for those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law, and through this channel I'd like to bring you some stock analysis as well as a short 5-minute trading lesson at the end, so please stay tuned. Okay, so let's start with a quick recap of the previous day's trading. We did have a positive rally on the Tuesday. This did not carry on in the same manner on the Wednesday, where many more of the stocks did go back into decline and finishing on the red. So obviously we can still see the impact of the correction is still in the market. It is going to take time. However, I'm still positive that we have seen the worst of it. So in terms of my strategy yesterday, one of the things that I did do, I did sell my stock in Mara, ticker symbol MARA. This one I purchased earlier when it was on a low at $32. So I just sold this yesterday just under $39 at $38.91. So the new stock that I used this investment in was a stock that I'm going to bring you analysis in later on. That is ticker symbol EH, and the business is called EHang. And this one I invested in at $44.20 near the close of play, and it closed at $44.36. Okay, so I want to now first of all look at what happened with our key stock, ticker symbol ABML American Battery Metals. This had a good run up and good recovery on the Monday, closing up in excess of 15%. On the Tuesday, closing up in excess of 10%. And as we saw yesterday, close of trading, it was down 13%, closing at $2.04. So what happened? First of all, there was a report released by Spruce Point. So let's have a look at the key overview of this report. Okay, so Spruce Point has raised some concerns about clean energy. They've also raised some concerns about two stocks in particular. One of those stocks was ticker symbol ABML, and the other stock was ticker symbol LODE. So these are two stocks that they have raised concerns about. So let's have a look at one of the things that they have stated. I'm just going to summarize that. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but basically what they are saying is they believe that these stocks are overvalued. They believe that there is no doubt they are going to be long-term winners. So they have acknowledged that in the long term, these stocks will be winners. So they've identified that in the first paragraph, but they believe that these are significantly overvalued. What they've said in particular in terms of battery recycling, they believe the company American Battery Metals, in terms of the evidence, they say that the claims regarding to the city of Fernley, that there are no permits in process. So we're going to see a reaction from American Battery Metals there shortly, but let me tell you a little bit about this company first. Let's have a look at their website, Spruce Point Management. So Spruce Point Capital Management is a New York-based investment manager founded in 2009. So the firm focuses on short selling, value and special situation investment opportunities. The firm conducts in-depth fundamental research and takes an activist approach to investing. So the key thing I want to draw your attention to is that this company is a short selling company. So they have stated that on their website. They do benefit from stocks when they go down. So that is very, very significant. So in my opinion, this is not good for business. This is also biased in terms of this company will benefit when the share price goes down. It is very worrying. I'm not sure why this happens. I think that this situation has also affected other stocks like Game, and in terms of general business, it's something that I think the US government going forward does need to review. It's certainly not healthy for businesses such as American Battery Metals that was having tremendous forward momentum, and for us as retail investors, it's a very, very bad effect on us in our investments. We have belief in this company. We have invested our capital and hard-earned monies and pennies into this company, and then we have companies like Spruce Point Management that benefit from this company going down. So let's continue with this analysis. Okay, so this is a summary of Spruce Point Management and their statement. So what they are saying is they are issuing a strong sell on American Battery Metals, ABML, and also on LODE, ticker symbol LODE. So they are saying that should be a 90% downside. They believe that both companies have failed to achieve their revenue and profit targets. Obviously, they are saying that both of them claiming to be leaders in electric vehicle battery recycling. They also have said that ABML has not submitted applications or permits related to the Fernley property, in contradiction to the management claims. So we're going to have a look at that shortly as well. They believe that ABML CEO Doug Cole and the board member Doug McClellan did not provide disclosure of past public company business ventures that failed and faced SEC fraud charges. So they are very, very passionate. They are very, very strong in trying to drive this share price down. And as we've seen from their website, they're going to gain millions and millions and millions of dollars if the share price does go down. So we did see the effects of this. The share price did go down, and what we can see, what happened with Game, this was one of the key reasons why the Reddit users looked at the hedge funds and saw that, well, hold on a minute, these are going to gain by a business driving it down. So let's do the opposite effect. Let's help the business, and let's make the hedge fund business lose millions and millions. So that's what kind of happened there. So we're seeing a little bit of a similar scenario here. So let's see now some other reaction. So what I'd like to do now is share some opinions from retail investors like ourselves. So these are shared from Yahoo Finance Conversation. So I'd like to first of all give a shout out to Billy. So I'm just going to summarize what Billy has said. First of all, he said he doesn't like short sellers. I agree with you there, Billy. He said he doesn't believe a word that they say or any news on such a story. So the recent claim that appropriate permits have yet to be filed. If you check the public record, ABML is listed as filed. Not approved as of yet, I agree. So it's not approved. However, I think the approval is a matter of formality. So just because it's not approved, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. So that's what the Spruce management may be implying in terms of, oh, it's not approved, but there is a process to follow. So you submit the application, they check it, and the approval will come. I do not see any reason why it's not going to be approved. So why is that such a negative factor? So thank you very much for bringing that to our attention, Billy. And he's also said there are many more permits that ABML have, local and state, that also need to be filed and approved. If anyone is worried, don't be, just be patient. So thank you very much there, Billy. And next, I'd like to give a shout out to Peter. Peter has said the government recently gave ABML a grant because they didn't have their act together and didn't file any permits, ? Yes, I agree with you there, Peter. We are all aware that the government did give the business grants, and so obviously if they have no confidence in the business, why would they give them a grant? So good point. And who do you believe, the US government grant or a company, a hate piece company that probably wants to buy in? So obviously we have seen that this company is going to benefit from short selling, so they do have a financial interest. Next, I'd like to give a shout out to Jill. So Jill has said here, I was told that they have to close their short positions in 48 hours. They have a huge short position as per another report. Wonder how they borrowed on OTC stocks for shorting. Anyway, it's a chance. I would go in full. So thank you very much there, Jill, for sharing your opinion. And the final one I'd like to give a shout out to is Molly Wants a Cracker. So Molly Wants a Cracker, she has said, I think that the short hit piece was poorly timed. Back in mid-February, when this was $4, they probably had better luck. Now the retail is excited about this company and jumping in at $2. So basically what she is saying, and I think Molly has a very good point here, is when earlier ticker symbol ABML was at a price of $4, this Spruce management company did not release any statement, did not come out with any concerns. So that was the time to come out with this report. Well, you know, they could have said ticker symbol ABML is valued at $4. It's way overvalued, and a lot of people could have actually agreed with them. So what's actually happened is the value has gone down from $4 to $2. So it's gone down in half. So now they're coming out with a report saying it's overvalued. Very worrying, very poor timing. The only thing that makes sense is we know they're a short selling company, so they're under pressure not to lose millions and millions and millions of dollars. So now the company goes down by, the share price goes down by 50%. So now they're saying it's overvalued. A very strange timing. So thank you very much there, Molly, and good point. Okay, so I'd just like to finish off on American Battery Technology by looking at a response from the company. So thank you very much, ticker symbol ABML, for giving us this response. And I'll just summarize this here for you now. So they have said in their tweet, there are inaccuracies surfacing about ticker symbol ABML's pilot plant permitting. So they are denying that this is true. So that's good. They are here, the City of Fernley's development review pipeline that outlines our CUP application currently under review. Looking forward to continuing to partner with the city ahead. So they're given a link. So I think this is a very, very strong allegation that Spruce Management have made, and certainly to me it does look false. So what I'd like to do now is move over to the stock analysis for today. So before I do that, I just want to give a shout out to Amanda Newbert. So this stock analysis is for you. So she said, could you please look at UAMY? They have a huge potential and I'm thinking about buying in sometime soon. So thank you there for Amanda for your request. So let's have a look at that now. Okay, so the stock analysis for ticker symbol UAMY, United States Antimony, and this closed just in excess of 1.47% down at $1.30. On the week, this stock was down 1.61%. On the month, 26.3%. So this could represent a good buying opportunity. And on the year, it is up just in excess of 291%. So in terms of the company, they are engaged in the production and sale of antimony, silver, gold and zeolite products. The company is a mining, transportation, milling, smelting and marketing company with 3 segments in the United States. So let's have a quick look at the company website. Okay, so the key headline from the company website we can see here is that what they have said is they are a rapidly growing natural resource company that's increasing its raw material supply of antimony from properties in Mexico and third parties around the world. So they have produced various antimony products since 1969. So they are quite long established. The company has proven experience in underground and open pit mining. They also are saying near the end that they own 100% of the Bear River Zeolite Corporation mine in southeast Idaho, and that management regards this as one of the best zeolite properties in the world due to its high cation exchange rate capacity, the low sodium content, hardness, uniformity, high potassium content, large surface area and low clay and impurity content. So the company is certainly giving a positive impression here. So in terms of the future as investors, we can see some potential catalysts here for growth going forward. Okay, so let's now have a look at a recent news article for United States Antimony. So this is an article from Yahoo Finance dated February the 16th, and what the key headline here is the company has announced closing of $14.3 million registered direct offering. So this is good news for the company. They have received additional proceeds of $13.3 million. So what are they going to do with this additional capital? Okay, so in terms of what the plans are for the company for this additional capital, what they are saying is they're going to use this for working capital. They're going to use this to improve the infrastructure in Mexico and Montana. They're also going to look at the geological and geophysical program at its Los Juarez property, and to fund corporate governance expenses and also to retain certain indebtedness. So good news for the company. They seem to be spending it well. And as an investor in this, it certainly looks like long term this could lead to a catalyst. So let's now have a look at the company accounts. Okay, so this is a copy of the company accounts from the year 2010 to 2019 with the results of the first quarter of 2020. So first of all, we can see that this is broken down in terms of revenue from their different operations, but the key thing that I want to draw your attention to is the corporate gross revenue on the far left. So 2010, it was just over $9 million. And we can see growth all the way up to 2015, let's say, and it's gone up to $13 million. However, on a negative side, 2018 and 19, this growth has not continued. The momentum has been a little bit down, so it's gone from $10 million in 2017, $9 million in 2018, $8 million and in 2019. So this is worrying, this is a concern, and the first quarter results of just in excess of $1.7 million is also not showing significant growth. So in terms of the company going forward, what we expect is we do expect some more good news to come. Let's now look at in terms of entering this play. So let's now finish off by looking at the bar chart opinion for ticker symbol UAMY, and the short term indicator is a 50% buy, medium term indicator is 100% buy, long term indicator is 100% buy as well. So the support is $0.96, pivot point $1.28, resistance is $1.6. So if I were to enter this play, what I would recommend is an entry point as close to $1 as possible. Certainly I don't think it's a good short-term buy. I think if you are entering this play, it's probably better for the long term. In terms of the catalysts that they have coming up, they seem to be more long term. The revenue growth is not as positive as I would have expected, but it seems to be that there is potential for the business long term. So put this on your watch list. If you are looking to invest in this, consider an entry point of around about $1 going forward. Thank you very much for watching, and due to an extended analysis today, the next video will be next trading lesson will be in the next video. Thank you very much and stay tuned.